Hello, Big Valley School. Please excuse the, I don't know what's going on there, but what can you do? I haven't gotten my hair cut since COVID started, so this is what you get, and this is how it is. Enjoy. I just wanted to talk to you very quickly about masks. We're going to be hearing a lot about, and I'm sure, my goodness, you've heard all about what mask to buy, what not mask to buy, and this is better than, just buy what works best for you. Buy what your kid is going to wear. That is probably the most important thing. So you heard me talk a little bit. See, I can't stop even messing with my hair. You heard me talk a little bit yesterday about lanyards and possibly putting masks on lanyards. That is certainly an option for your child. We can certainly, I mean, it's a safety lanyard, so if it gets caught on something, it comes right off. I do realize that these probably more likely than not will be used as like a toy, or like if I was a kid, I would like totally want to whip it around. So yeah, I get it. We're going to be looking for better solutions as we go on, but we're going to try to figure out a way for your mask not to be displaced, because just like your underwear, you don't want to share your mask. You don't want you know, to touch somebody else's mask if it falls on the floor. Super gross, just like you wouldn't want to touch somebody else's underwear if it fell on the floor, right? So you have you have tons of mask options. Anything from like something that is homemade. This one, you know, it's got like a fun little saying on it, which is super sassy. I would say that if you're going to be looking for masks, you should look for ones with, you can't see it obviously, but this has a wire in the nose piece, and that's so that when it's on your face, it has a nice tight seal. The tighter the seal, the better it is, especially if you are a glasses wearer, like I am sometimes. So you'll notice that this one is double-sided. So for a double-sided mask, if I'm going to wear this today, I can't just be like, okay, we'll just flip it inside out and wear it like this tomorrow and not bother washing it. Nope, that is not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You need to wash them every day. Soap and hot water, hang to dry. So that is one option, like just a double-sided cloth homemade mask. Another option, and something I would suggest for kids and adults who have trouble wearing masks, or you feel like it's too close to your face, I would suggest pleated masks. So these are, again, homemade. They have these pleats in them so that when it's on your face, it kind of expands and creates almost a bubble for your nose and your chin and everything to go in, so that when you're speaking, breathing, all of those things, it's a little bit easier than the ones that are like tight across your face. So anyway, that is my suggestion. Also, please practice with masks before you come to school. I don't know anybody who would go to a hockey practice or put their kid into hockey practice without first having, you know, them not tie their skates, but put on skates and practice with them. Same thing with soccer, basketball, all those things that you would do where you would maybe practice beforehand, so that when you go to your game or you go to the first practice, it's not the first time you would have put on skates or held a hockey stick, right? You need to practice with these before they come to school. It will make my job much easier. It'll make it much easier on your children as well. So as far as lanyards go, again, we are going to be providing them. I realize that this isn't the best solution, but it's a solution. So if you want, I would suggest that ear savers are probably the best solution out of everything, because and I don't have one to show you, of course, but there is a video down below about ear savers. So those would go behind your head. You would loop your mask into those, and then when you wanted to take your mask off, you of course would take your sanitizer, sanitize your hands, make sure that that's all good, right? Sanitizing, making sure I get it on my fingers, okay, before you put your mask on. But let's say that you're taking it off with your ear saver, it can just hang out around your neck. Yes, I know that's not the best solution, but that should stop you from doing something like this in class, or this in class, or all of the ways that, you know, you're probably going to play around with this. But the lanyard is a good solution for if you don't have an ear saver, because you can just have it hang right there. I would suggest having it hang in half so that goopies aren't getting inside of your mask. Then when you go to put your mask on, obviously after sanitizing your hands, you can just unloop one of them. And again, sanitize your hands first. You can keep a piece of your lanyard on. There you go. Okay? Then if you happen to get body checked at some point during the day, your mask is not going to go flying off onto the floor. It's just going to stay right here. And so what I would do is, if I took my mask off, I would just, obviously with clean hands, fold it in half, place it on the lanyard, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. This is some fine motor skill work, even for me. Obviously, we're going to have to loosen those up a little bit or find a better solution. But this is a solution. It's just one of many. I would suggest that you do what works best for you. Mostly what I don't want to see is these going into lockers, backpacks, and me seeing the exact same grubby one every single day. So just like your socks and things like that, you need to wash this thing regularly after each use. You should not be putting dirty socks on your feet, but I mean, that's just me. But as far as masks go, make sure you're washing them every day. Hang them up to dry. See, mine just fell on the floor because I wasn't using my lanyard. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, thank you very much to Big Valley Fire and Rescue, who dropped off some hand sanitizer for every single student in the school. That is fantastic. And look, you can put it on your lanyard and it'll stay there sometimes, unless you're like me and you're just gonna play with this all day long. So bottom line for this video, I hope that you are practicing wearing a mask. I hope that you know that you do need to have a mask for that first bus ride. So if you're a bus kid, you'll need to have something on your face. I know that the bus drivers will probably have something on their bus for you to wear, but it's a good idea to have your own that you're bringing to school anyways, and just wear it on the bus. So you're gonna have to be a little more prepared as a bus kid. And if our students who live in town could also come that first day with a mask, whether it's disposable or one that you're gonna reuse, you will get masks for sure when you come to the school. It just is very helpful if you have practiced wearing a mask before you come here, and two, if you come that day already prepared with one on your face, that makes our job a lot easier and gets you used to the new routines and things like that. Anyway, again, rambled on. Can't wait to see you. I love you. I'm crazy about you, and we'll see you later.